Hey there, this is Mark, and this is part 2 of when I used to roadie for Ace Frehley of KISS from 1993 to 1995, so let's do it! Another really cool thing was when they did the Bad Boys tour with Peter Criss. I got to be part of that. I'd met Peter a number of times before and was cool enough with him, or Peter's always just really relaxed. You know, I was thrilled to be there. Peter's band was great. Ace's band was great. His rhythm guitarist, co-vocalist Richie Scarlett, bitchin' guy. Really cool. Everybody loved him. Just loved to play his guitar. I remember Richie loved his mother very much and loved his wife very much. They were really heartfelt, salt-of-the-earth people. I really liked them very much, and Richie deserves a ton of credit for giving Ace so much of his style during those days. Just a lot of street cred, a lot of heart, a lot of guts, a lot of grit. Keeping Ace in that vein was Richie, and so shout out Richie. Much credit, much respect. One of the coolest things I got to be part of was the smoking guitar effect. All of you watching will know the effect where the smoke comes out of the guitar and Ace's playing gets so hot that it looks like it's on fire and the guitar belches smoke, and it's really cool. Everyone has seen a picture of that, but a lot of people haven't seen what that guitar looks like after a gig. The picture that you're seeing here right now, it's the pickup, isn't really a pickup, it's a door. And behind that door is the casing for the smoke bomb and the projector bulb. It's just a little sticker that's on top of that door. It's a blank sticker, comes in stacks. You take a black magic marker, you fill it in, and it looks like this. And if you see, this picture here from the Ventura Concert Theater, you'll see that that top pickup is much wider than the cream hardware on the guitar. But there it is, it's just one of these, and he's got one on the guitar at all times. Now, I actually got to hook up the smoking guitar one time. This is going to be really kind of silly, but for me it's really cool, it's sentimental. I actually kept the smoke bomb from the night I set up the guitar. Now, I know some of you watching have these fantastic collections of things that are worth thousands of dollars and all this stuff, but I have to this day the actual smoke bomb I used, and here it is. This thing is burnt up, nasty, reeks, and just, but it is the smoke bomb I put into that guitar when he did shock me. You see the tape that's around it, all you do is just get a piece of tape, put it down, get the powder. His guitar tech told me he could eyeball it. He could put in an amount of powder, and just by looking at it, he could see how long it would burn. So you put that amount in, tape it up, attach the wires heat up, and the heat touches the powder, makes the smoke ignite. There is a projector bulb behind it, goes into the guitar from the back, and it's the guitar, or excuse me, the effect that we all know and love. I mean, just getting to handle those instruments and play them and be around him and just see how he was. He wasn't, one of these guys putting on a rock star's act. He was just himself, and that was really impressive. He never put on any artifices or anything like that. And he could have told me, kid, get lost. He was always real cool to me, and he didn't have to take me under his wing at all. He didn't have to do anything for me, but did. So I'll always give him that credit. He really does deserve that credit, and you don't hear many stories like that, about the guy. So that's part of why I'm also doing this, because that's part of him too, and a big part as far as the Ace that I knew and continue to know. So after the tour with Peter Criss was over, came the NAMM show again, and this time I've already known Ace for a number of years. I had heard KISS was getting back together, and I talked to him about it. He says, yeah, we're getting back together, don't tell anybody, That, it was a real thrill. I was really happy for him. And it was so exciting, especially the first time I saw Peter with his hair dyed black underneath a cap. I mean, that was, oh my God, And then getting to walk around the Winter NAMM show with Ace and Peter as they're both getting back into KISS, and to run into Gene and everything. I was like, wow. I thought, well, great, I know Gene a little, and I definitely know Ace and Peter, so this will be great. We'll be great pals, and this, and that. Well, it didn't end up being that way, as some of you know. Gene and Paul said it ain't gonna be that kind of a show. It's not Ace and his buddies. This is business. This needs to happen, and Peter understood that as well. stupidest thing I ever did was when they did their first reunion gig, which was not Tiger Stadium, it was the K-Rock Weenie Roast. A little bit before, Ace came from the limo, and I walked up to the limo to say, hey man, good luck, congratulations, and all this stuff. I should have totally left him alone and just let him walk to the stage. So while it's kind of cool, wow, the very first Kiss reunion tour you walked him from the limo to the back. That was actually stupid of me to do because there were cameras, and I didn't even think, I know it now, people would be shooting footage and stuff. And for me to bogart that moment was pretty stupid, but I got excited, what can I tell you? So the cool stuff, I did that too, but I also got to own the bonehead stuff I did every now and again. But hey, I ain't the only one, I ain't the first, I won't be the last. And he's had a lot more good times than bad with me, so it was really cool seeing him back in Kiss again, it was so bittersweet because I missed him, but he was so busy being all over the road, and he had, Kiss's crew, and he didn't need my help anymore. And I wasn't going to call him in England. Ace turned on Channel 5, So there I was, I was at the Psycho Circus press conference. I got to see him there. I got to photograph him again at the Detroit Rock City film premiere. I was at that. So many different things. I was there when Kiss got their star on the Walk of Fame. It was great to see him get that. So I'm really happy for him, and it meant a lot to see him get inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as well. Everybody counted him out, said, what, Ace is through, you'll never hear from him again. And meanwhile, he's put out more music and done more tours than all of his detractors. He's been counted out a number of times by people who haven't done a quarter of what he has. And I always say, don't judge a man until you've walked a mile in his space boots. Thank you so much, all of you, for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Rock and roll forever.
Looking for truth with passion shining.